Hello and welcome to Mint. I am Zahra Khan, and in this edition of From the Newsroom, we're joined by Malvika Joshi. Welcome to the show, Malvika. James Bond movies are synonymous with luxurious cars like Aston Martin, Bentley and Lotus. However, in its latest installment, Skyfall, the iconic secret agent after a long time is flaunting Jaguars and Land Rovers. Malvika here is going to give us more details. So Malvika, can you tell us how many JLRs were used in the movie and what will be the outcome for the company after this?
Well, Zara, we spoke to JLR and they said that nearly 77 Jaguars and Land Rovers were provided for the movie. Although they did not give us a breakup of how many Jaguars and how many Land Rovers were used, but Jaguar XF and Land Rover Defenders were given out for the movie. Now, if you were to say what will be the impact of the use, the cars being used in the movie, there are two things that we can look at. One is how it is going to impact the bottom line for Tata Motors. At the same time, how is it going to impact on a standalone basis the sales of Jaguars and Land Rovers. So certainly Tata Motors, although they haven't given us sort of a guidance of how much impact they'll see because of this, but they are certainly very bullish that the sales of Jaguars and Land Rovers in India is going to pick up, and they are going to see an upward movement in the bottom line in the next quarter. Yeah.
Do we know about the amount involved and how this whole deal went about?
Normally, when cars are given to the production house, although they say that the cars have been loaned out, but usually it's a sort of bilateral agreement that happens between the production house and the car maker. So they did not, obviously, JLR has not revealed the amount, but if we see it on a normal basis, the cars that were given out certainly helped JLR in its branding. At the same house, production house was able to get the cars for the movie. So yeah.
What do analysts feel about this move? Is this a great marketing stunt?
Of course, yes. From what I got to know from the dealers, after the movie released, the client inquiry, the inquiry about the cars is certainly increased. But analysts say that although it is going to rub off on the brand as such, but given the sort of price, obviously, after watching Skyfall, one would not go and say, hey, listen, I want to go and buy a Jaguar or Land Rover, because even the price of the lower end model is around 50 lakhs, which is quite a bit. And if you see the competitors, BMW or say Mercedes, the lower end models are around 25, 22 lakhs, which is much lower than Jaguars and Land Rover's price. So yes, in the long run, obviously, they have a small base in India. They'll certainly see an increase in sales, but we can't expect anything magical happening in a few quarters. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Malvika, for sharing your insights with us. On that note, we end today's From the Newsroom. To read Malvika's full story and read other stories, please log on to livemint.com. Thank you.